I feel embarrassed that the things I anticipated for did not actually come to pass. My confidence is down. I feel embarrassed and just feel sort of depressed at the same time. But one thing is for sure, and one thing keeps me going, knowing that I'm not alone in such a journey, and that society has a way of putting pressure on us, attaining certain things by a certain period of time. But I'm trying
Okay.
to be kind to myself and just trying to let things take their stroll and let things happen whenever they have to happen. Welcome back once again. This is A Life Unfiltered by Mercy. Social media has a way of adding up to our pressure in terms of what posts we are seeing currently. Like you open your social media and you're seeing a lot of successful young people, even younger. And when you turn back to yourself, I turn back to my life and I'm like, but what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I supposed to do? What aren't these people telling us about the success that we see? It's too much to bear, and accompanied by the societal laws or whatever we think is right, whatever we brought up thinking is right. The pressure is too much. The pressure is just too much. In that we even tend to believe things that we don't even have proof that those people actually, that is their actual life. Of course, I'm not trying to say that it's not, but we should also know that there are a lot of fake people out there. And when we look at a lot of posts and here and there, just kind of amounts to a lot of pressure. Someone tells you they're having your dream life at even a younger age, and there is a way it tends to push you to the wall like, am I not good enough? Am I not deserving of these things? One thing that has been helping me release all this kind of pressure is telling myself that I don't have to work under pressure. I don't have to look like another person, much as they may live in the dream that I desire, the dream that I've been manifesting my entire life. I just I just try to live a life that is authentic, a life that I feel comfortable with, a life that I know is my own life, and I don't try to fake anything. I don't try to put on stuff that don't represent what I believe, you know, because they'll tell you once you get some money, you need to build a house, get married. But what if I want to build my businesses first? The order at which I live my life shouldn't be defined by society. I could still attain whatever I want, and it doesn't have to be in a certain order or at a specified period of time. Life is already hard, and putting certain pressures or certain limits just tends to make it even more difficult to live. So I've learned that embracing the moment, living in the present, and knowing what I want, knowing that I will achieve all that I desire in life, doesn't matter when, but just trying to live day by day, knowing that they will surely come. So that is how I've been living, and I believe it's the best way you could live your life despite the pressures that are surrounding us currently. Moving forward from this moment, I have actually noticed that the 20s, our early decades of life, are moments of trying out a lot of things, trying out, venturing into everything, trying all the businesses you would want to do and making, failing at them and getting up, just exploring all that you desire. So when I sat down with myself, I noticed that is what I'm actually doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. I've started a lot of businesses, I've failed at them, and I'm still up and running, you know, venturing into acquiring knowledge in other markets here and there, networking with people. That is all that matters, and that's all that is actually needed at this moment. So moving forward, I'll be using all that I've learned, all those lessons that I've been learning and still learning. I carry them on to the next chapter as, how would I call them? As past papers would say. Yeah, as lessons to look back onto, and because this is a foundation that I've built, a foundation that has come a whole long way, and it starts from early stages in life. You don't need to be living a perfect life, all achieved and this and that. No, if it happens, well and good, but if it doesn't, look at this moment as a moment of building that foundation, that firm foundation for the next life that you've always desired to live, that you've always wanted to live your whole life. However, I personally think that the most important and the hardest thing to do is to live in the moment, to embrace and be happy through the journey, because you haven't achieved the goal, yes, right? But what is most important is actually the journey, the distance in between, the gap in between the now and the then. This moment that is present is all that we have. It's all that we have. So you can't be living a life that is so full of, you know, I wish, I wish, I wish. When do you actually get the time to live your life? When do you get the time to be happy and just appreciate the now moment? It's all that matters. It is so hard to do so when you look at what you're going through, when you look at the challenges you're facing right now. It's so hard to appreciate what you have currently and the moment, the everything that is going on. But it is very important to do so. Appreciating the journey and embracing it is. I've personally made mistakes in my past, and may probably I could be making more in the near future, but I carry on those same lessons and all those burdens that I bear to help me build the next future, the kind of life that I want. But I have to believe that it's a journey, and I have to experience a little joy in between. It doesn't really put you down, and a little joy is really, really important. To live a joyful life once in a while is all that matters in this life. Even if we feel like we are absolutely behind, like we are falling behind on our time, we are actually in the right place. We are actually in the right place, and we are in the process of getting better with time. So remember that every circumstance in life has a season, and every season comes with lessons to learn. Embrace this moment, live in the present, live your life. Don't stop enjoying the things that you love. Keep on living, and remember, God is always present and He will never leave us alone.